Buttler's century clinches thriller as England win series 5-0. Jos Buttler hit a fabulous century to seal a thrilling one-wicket victory over Australia with 9 balls to spare in a low-scoring but compelling Royal London One-Day International at Emirates Old Trafford today. Man of the match, Buttler finished unbeaten on 110 after driving to the cover boundary midway through the 49th over to complete a stunning comeback after England had faltered to be 114-8 in the 30th over and seemingly well short of their 205 target. But nobody told Buttler or Adil Rashid, who provided outstanding support in a 9th-wicket partnership of 81 that took England steadily towards an unlikely victory in front of an increasingly boisterous crowd, many of whom had earlier spent 90 minutes cheering the England football team to a 6-1 World Cup victory. But football was furthest from everyone's mind as Buttler and Rashid turned the game around. After Rashid's late departure, we had great drama as last man Jake Ball heroically blocked everything the Australians could muster to leave Buttler to deliver the coup de grace and help England clinch a 5-0 series victory. And England's superb one-day form has just whetted the appetite for the World Cup competition to held on these shores in 2019. After the run-fest of the previous 3 matches, this game turned into a low-scoring thriller that engaged the capacity crowd throughout. Australia won the toss and chose to bat on a good-looking pitch, and in the bright Manchester sunshine the visitors made a flying start. Mindful of the big totals rattled up by their opponents in this series opening pair, Aaron Finch and Travis Head signalled a change of approach with a hard-hitting start, striking 8 boundaries and 1 6 by Finch that landing deep in the crowded square leg, to take the score to 50 inside 6 overs, the quickest start by the visitors in this series. But the Aussies wasted this great position of 60-0 to be all out for 205, with all 10 wickets falling in this space off 28.2 frantic overs. It's Moeen Ali, brought on as early as the 7th over, who made the breakthrough with 2 wickets in his first over. The off-spinner held his 3rd delivery back a bit in bowling Finch for 23, while Marcus Stoinis, promoted up the order, swept his 2nd ball from Ali straight to Jake Ball at backward square leg. Travis Head continued to attack with good effect, reaching his half-century from just 36 balls, but his dismissal, clipping Liam Plunkett to Owen Morgan at mid-wicket after reaching 56, was the first of 3 wickets to fall for 10 runs in 15 balls. Sean Marsh was brilliantly stumped by Jos Buttler, his 4th of the series, tying an England one-day record, to give Ali a 3rd wicket, and the wicketkeeper then executed a fantastic pick-up and throw, sprinting from behind the stumps, to run out Tim Paine for 1 with a direct hit at the bowler's end. That left Australia on 100-5 after the first ball of 15th over, but Alex Carey and Darcy Short rallied the innings with a 59-run partnership in 10 overs, Carey hitting Adil Rashid for a 6 before edging an attempted glance to Buttler off Sam Curran after making a useful 44. That was Sam Curran's first one-day international wicket after being handed his debut this morning, and the Surrey left-arm seamer was celebrating a second just 2 deliveries later when Ashton Ager was bowled, inexplicably offering no shot. Kane Richardson thumped a 6-over long on off Rashid but was then involved in a terrible mix-up with Short to be run out for 14, and Rashid finished the innings in the 35th over with 2 more wickets. Nathan Lyon LBW for 1 and Billy Stanlake bowled for 2, leaving Short unbeaten on 44. The early finish to Australia's innings just before 1:30 meant the England reply started straight away, with interval not due until 2:30 p.m. and the wickets continued to fall. Australia opted to open with spin bowler Ager, and he struck immediately, bowling Jason Roy for 1 with his 4th delivery. England were then rocked by a fiery spell of 3-23 from Stanlake, who took 2 wickets in 1 over, Johnny Bairstow chopping on for 12 and Joe Root edging to Marsh at slip for 1. When the Aussie paceman next bowled skipper Morgan for a duck, England were in big trouble on 27-4 in the 8th over. Alex Hales made 20 before nicking a wide delivery from Richardson to wicketkeeper Paine just before lunch, which England reached on a precarious 66-5 after 16 overs. Moeen Ali and Jos Buttler pushed the total up to 86 before Ali was undone by some extra bounce from Stoinis, getting a thick edge and caught by Lyon at point for 16. That forced Buttler and Curran to settle for steady accumulation, although Curran quickly dispatched a short delivery from left-arm spinner short into the pavilion seats just after England reached 100. But 2 wickets in true balls by Richardson put a now jubilant Australia on top. Curran nicked a half-volley to wicket-keeper Payne after playing nicely for his 13 and Plunkett threw a wild drive at his first ball to depart the same way to leave England tottering on 114-8. Buttler reached an excellent half-century from 74 balls when steering Richardson to third man for his 5th boundary, but in the circumstances, with 92 runs still required, had to curtail his normal attacking approach for one of steady accumulation. Rashid provided great support, rotating the strike adroitly to keep Buttler on strike in a partnership that slowly but surely revived England's faltering hopes. Buttler brought up the 50 partnership from 60 balls with a sumptuous drive for 4 of Richardson in the 40th over to leave 39 runs required from the final 10. Richardson was taken for 3 by Rashid and 4 by Buttler in the 42nd over, and Buttler brought the crowd to its feet when driving the same bowler to the mid-wicket boundary to move into the 90s. The pair brought the target down to 11 runs before Rashid, on 20, top-edged Stoinis to long leg where Stanley took a superbly judged catch. Buttler then sensationally smashed the following delivery for a straight 6 to go to his century from 117 balls, his longest ever one-day international innings, and leave 5 required from 4 overs. Ball then played out a maiden off-acre, 3 singles were taken from the next over bowled by Richardson, and Buttler sealed a famous victory with a cover drive for 4 off Stoinis to complete an incredible win with 9 balls to spare. N. Graham photo, Getty Images.